Om Sri Sai Ram. Praying to Bhagavan. We shall start the English lesson today. Myself, Ashok Kumar, English teacher, Sri Satya Sai Lokaseva High School, Alike. I am very happy to start my lesson. Dear students, in this first period, we shall take the first lesson, that is a hero. So we have already started to send you homeworks, notes and all these things. I think you are perfect in doing your homeworks and other activities. Now we shall discuss the lesson, and at the same time I will give you some homeworks today also. So please copy the homework which I give today and in every class in your homework book and send me personally. So in this first period, we shall take the lesson A Hero, written by R.K. Narayan. So R.K. Narayan is one of the greatest Indian writers, one of the greatest Indian authors who contributed a lot to the field of English literature. And his full name is Rasipuram Krishnaswamy Iyer Narayan Swamy, who was born in 1906 and led a long life of 95 years till 2001. He was an awardee of many awards, rewards, and all his literary works were set in the fictional city, town, that is Malgudi. So here in this lesson, it is a very simple lesson, very easy lesson, very interesting lesson. You come to know that easiness, that temptation we get in the future. So, a hero. So, who is the hero? You come across a name, Swami. Swami is the hero here. Then we come across different characters. So, first we shall see, I think you have the textbook. Now follow me, open the first page, that is page number 2, see the heading, topic sentence, topic word, that is a hero. So whom can we call a hero? Who is a hero? If we remind the word, if we recall the word hero, some person or a personality will come to our mind. Why? Because we like him, we love him. There is a bond of relationship. Something great has been done by that person, that is why we worship him and we consider him a hero. So how did this person become a hero in this lesson? How did this person is put in the text and exclaimed as a hero? We shall see. Now come to the lesson, see the lesson. So first paragraph, there is a small picture there. A man is reading the newspaper and a boy is looking at that person. I think no, it is really the boy is the son of that person who is reading the newspaper. And first paragraph, what does the first paragraph tell? For Swami, events took an unexpected turn. Every event made him change his mind. Unexpected turn. What is a turn? Means one meaning, turn means a curve. Correct? So here turn means change. Father, now see the scene. The boy, his name is Swami. He is sitting with his father in his father's office room. Father was reading the newspaper with much curiosity, and father was not allowing this boy, that is Swami, to go out. He is there. So father was reading the newspaper. At that time, what did father see? Father looked over the newspaper he was reading under the hall lamp and said, suddenly while reading the newspaper, he looked over. Look over means one meaning, examine. Another meaning, inspect. Inspect. Why inspection? Inspect so as to find accuracy. Inspect so as to find accuracy. Frame a sentence. Look over. The student, I will frame a sentence. The student asked the teacher to look over the picture and find if there is any mistake. Similar meaning, look into, inspect. Correct? I think you got the meaning. Am I right? So, looked over the newspaper he was reading under the hall lamp and said, said to Swami. So, what made Swami's father ask Swami to listen this one? What is this? What did he see? Swami, listen to this. News has been received about the bravery of a village lad who, while returning home by the jungle path, came face to face with the tiger. So, what was the newspaper report about? The newspaper report was about the bravery of a village lad. So, what did he find? What did Swami's father find while looking over the newspaper? He came across a report. What was the report? The report was about the bravery of a village lad. So, village lad means young boy. So, he found that a village boy was very brave. The newspaper report told him that the village boy was very brave. So, it was highlighted. It was highlighted. So, bravery, opposite, cowardice. What is the past speech of bravery? The village lad was known for his bravery. Means it is noun. Then the village lad was very brave. What is the past speech of brave? Brave, adjective. B-R-A-V-E. Brave, it is adjective. Opposite, coward. Soldiers fight bravely. See the different words. Soldiers fight bravely. What's the past speech of bravely? That is adverb. So, bravery, noun. Brave, adjective. Bravely, adverb. Next. So, remember, it's a 2-mark question. Learn it. So, what did the father see in the newspaper? So, or what was the newspaper report about? Now, what is the answer? Now, tell me the answer. What is the answer? the newspaper report told us about the bravery of a village lad. How can you say that he was very brave? It should be proved. There is a proof in the textbook. What made the boy brave? How can you say that the boy was very brave? What proved the bravery of the village lad? Now, what did the paragraph tell? The paragraph described, see the textbook? Paragraph described the fight the boy had with the tiger. The whole report, which was given in the newspaper, told them what? The fight the boy had with the tiger. The paragraph described that the boy fought with the tiger. There was a fight between the tiger and the boy. Who was that boy? The village lad. When? While he returning home. Where? By the jungle path. So he was walking by the jungle path. Suddenly he was alone. Suddenly he came across a tiger. He came face to face with the tiger. And so what did he do? He fought with the tiger. He had a fight with the tiger. Then, and his flight up the tree. What did he do? Flight. F-L-I-G-H-T. Flight means act of running. Flight up, mount, climb. So what did he do? He fought with the tiger and climbed the tree. Why? To save himself. Where there on the tree, on the branch of the tree, he stayed. Stay means remain. Remained on the tree. How long? How long can he stay on the tree? Half a day. How long did he stay on the tree? Half a day. Then what happened? Till some people came and killed the tiger. So finally, he was successful in bending the tiger. Some people came on that way, saw this boy, and they killed the tiger and made him climb down. I think he got. Now this is the newspaper report. Next, after reading it through, father read the newspaper report. Father looked at Swami fixedly. What did Swami's father do? He read the newspaper report and looked at Swami who was sitting in front of him. How did he look at Swami? Fixedly. Adverb. How did he look at Swami? Fixedly means constantly. Without changing the direction, without moving, means that look itself shows that he is expecting something from the boy. It is a question mark. He wants to get something. He wants to respond. He wants to get response from the boy. That is the sign of that look. So what did he do? He looked at Swami fixedly, steadily, in a fixed manner. Next, and asked. He not only looked at Swami fixedly, but also asked a question. What was the question? What do you say to that? What do you say to that? Who said this? Answer me. Who said this? Father said this. Whose father? Swami's father. Where is Swami? He is in his father's office room. Who was it said to? It was said to Swami. 3 more question, you can expect this one. Remember, for extract question it may come. Easily you will get 3 marks. One question, who said this? Another question, who was it said to? Next, one more question, that is, what does that mean? So in that statement, the word that is there. What is the sentence? What do you say to that? That means, which one? Now tell me, what do you say to that? Means the fight the boy had with the tiger. That means the fight the boy had with the tiger. Remember the third question. What is the third question? What does that mean here? That means the fight the boy had with the tiger. I think it's clear. Next, Swami said, what did Swami say? He has to respond. Why? Father is very strict. Father doesn't allow him to go. So he has to respond. Swami said, I think he must have been a very strong and grown-up person, not a boy at all. What did he say? I think he must have been a grown-up person, a strong person, and not at all a boy. He is not a boy at all. This is the response of Swami. So what made him think so? Fighting with the tiger. Tiger is very strong. Father told me that he is a village lad. Lad means young boy. Can a young boy fight with the tiger? He is very wise. So he came to a conclusion that he must be a strong person. He must be a grown-up person to fight with the tiger. He is not a boy at all, Swami said. Swami replied, then questioned the father. What did he say? How could a boy fight a tiger? Father, is it possible for a young boy to fight a tiger? Tiger is very strong. I think he is not a boy at all. He must be a grown-up person. He must be strong. He is stronger enough to fight with the tiger. He is not at all a boy. Is it possible? Father, is it possible for a boy to fight with the tiger and stay and save himself from the attack of the tiger? So Swami disagreed the paper statement. He is not ready to agree with the father's opinion or the newspaper report. Why? Because he thought for a while and came to a conclusion that he must be a strong person, he must be a grown-up person. A boy cannot fight a tiger. I think it's clear. Now, come to the next part. Father said, you think you are wiser than the newspaper. You think you are wiser than the newspaper. Who said this? Father said this. Whose father? Swami's father. To whom was it said? It was said to Swami. When did he say so? Third question. When did he say so? When, now answer me. When Swami said that, or when Swami replied that a young boy could not fight with the tiger. At that time, father said, what did he say? I think you are wiser than the newspaper. Next, father sneered. What is sneer? Sneer means, yes, N-E-E-R. Sneer means, it's given there, meaning is given there. Go through the text, go through the meaning given in the end of the lesson. That is, sneer means speak in a very unkind way. Means, sneer means ridicule. Or show contempt. For whom? For someone. Contempt or disagreement for someone. How? By look, facial expression, disagreeing the other person, showing that tone, or by look or tone. In words or facial expression, disagreeing the other person's opinion, that is sneer, ridicule, show contempt, show anger for someone's behavior by look or tone, that is sneer. Father sneered means father was not in agreement with the Swami's opinion. He was not ready. Now, what is the opposite of wise? Wise, very important word, remember. Wise, opposite, foolish. Wise, foolish. Next, if they ask you to use a prefix, you know what is a prefix and what is a suffix and what is affix. Now say foolish or unwise. For example, Swami was a wise man. Swami was known for his wisdom. Wise adjective, wisdom noun. Swami solved the problem wisely. Wisely is the adverb. I think it's clear. So, father said, you are wiser than the newspaper. You think you are wiser than the newspaper. I don't think so. You think you are wiser than the newspaper means you are proud of your ability. You think that what news was given in the newspaper was wrong. It's not correct. So I say you are wiser than. You think that you are wiser than the newspaper. Then he says, he explains, a man may have the strength of an elephant. A man may have the strength of an elephant. A man may be an elephant in strength. A man may behave like an elephant, thinking that is very strong. Simile metaphor, remember. Yet to be a coward. Though he has the strength of an elephant, he may be a coward. Coward means what? Opposite of brave. He may not be a brave person. He may be a coward. Next, whereas another may have the strength of a straw. Another person may have the strength of a straw. Straw means, what is a straw? We use a straw to drink cold drinks. That is different. Straw means here a dried stack of dried materials. Or here straw means, strength of straw means a negligible thing. Another may have the strength of a straw means a thing of no value. Straw. S-T-R-A-W. A thing of no value. We neglect it. Means another person may be a weak person, but if he has courage, if he is a courageous man, then he can do anything. So according to Swami's father, if a person is courageous, if a person is brave, he can do anything. This is the opinion of Swami's father. One may not be a stronger person to do a particular thing. If he has courage, though he is very weak, though he is physically very weak, he can do anything if he has courage. So according to Swami's father, courage is everything. Strength and age are not important. So to do a great thing, strength and age are not important, but what is important? That is, courage is very important. So for we also, for we, you, we, for every person, that is very important. That is a message. If you are courageous, we can do anything. If you have interest, we can do anything. If you have perseverance, we can achieve anything. So we should be courageous. We should be bold. We should be what? Strong in mind to face the challenges of life. So father thought in a different way. Swami thought in a different way. He is not ready to accept it. Next, what did he do? Swami disputed the theory. So what did Swami do? Swami disagreed with Swami's father. He is not ready to accept it. So he disputed the theory. What is a dispute? Disagree. Deny. Opposed. He opposed the theory. Which theory? Father's theory. What was the theory of father? Courage is everything. If you are courageous, you can do anything. Strength and age are not important. Courage is important. This is the theory of Swami's father. Remember this statement. Which one? Courage is everything. A courageous man can do anything. Age and strength are not important. This is the view of Swami's father. But Swami did not agree. Swami disagreed. Swami denied his theory. He was not in support of Swami's father. Then he asked, denying the opinion of Swami's father, Swami asked him, what did he ask? How can it, father? How can it be, father? How is it possible, father? Then he proves, he gives a statement. Suppose, if. Supposition is contrary to reality. Suppose I have all the courage. What could I do if a tiger should attack me? So he questions his father, though I am a courageous man, I have all courage, though I am a courageous man, what could I do if a tiger should attack me? If a tiger attacks me suddenly, what can I do? Though I am courageous, means he is not in support of Swami's father. So he says that a courageous man also cannot face the tiger if it attacks him. So what is the opposite of attack? Attack, defend. Attack, defense. If it is a verb, defend. If it is a noun, defense. Attack, defend. Attack, defense. So we cannot attack, we cannot defend ourselves when a tiger attacks us. Then how did the response of Swami affect his father? How did the response of Swami affect his father? What was the response? How can it be father? What did Swami's father do when he heard the response of Swami? He asked him to leave it. Leave alone the strength. The response of Swami made Swami's father challenge him to something. What is that? The response of Swami made Swami's father challenge him. So what was the challenge? He asked Swami to leave the strength, leave alone the strength, neglect it. Now, if you say that strength and age are important, now solve my question. What is the question? Can you prove you have courage? Can you prove you are a courageous man? Can you prove you have courage? If you are courageous, prove it. How can he prove? How should he prove? Father challenged him. Father asked him to prove his courage. Let me see if you can sleep alone tonight in my office room. So what was the challenge? What was the challenge? If you are a courageous man, sleep alone. When? Tonight. Where? In my office room. Who else are there? Nobody. You should alone. You alone should sleep where? In my office room tonight. Why? To prove that you are courageous. To prove that you have courage. This is the challenge. This is the question. This is the challenge given by Swami's father to Swami. So, in the beginning, it was a simple question. Now it is a challenge he should. Now see some grammar points. I think it's clear. 1. You are asked to frame a sentence using a word, first as noun and then as verb. So here I'll give the first, in the first paragraph you have the word that is turn. First use the word turn as noun in your sentence. Turn means here a curve. Curve. Now frame a sentence. Can you frame a sentence? Do it. Now listen here. There is a small turn ahead. Frame a simple sentence. Don't make lengthy sentence. There is a possibility of committing errors. So be careful while framing the sentence. Make a small sentence. Turn. Next, as a verb, use this word as verb in your own sentence. Turn right. This much is enough. Turn right. Please turn right. Please turn left. So, verb. This one is a verb. Next, one more is there. Fight. F-I-G-H-T. Noun. There was a fight between the two. Correct? As verb, they always fight. Is it clear? Now, see the question. Learn the answer for this question. That is the first question. What was the newspaper report about? This is homework. What was the newspaper report about? That is homework. Next, we shall continue in the next period. Sai Ram.